guys, welcome back to my studio. Happy Monday, I hope you're doing well. Hey, I am going to do a follow-up painting to the one that I did yesterday. I think I call it Starburst. It had all those colors and those were Arteza paints that I used. So I have leftover paints, and so today what I'm going to do is use the same paints, but I'm going to flip the order of how I poured them in the puddle. And so I'll be starting with the blue and the greens and ending with the purple and the reds. And in between, I'll be putting a little bit of splash of white. So I'll be using 5 different colors. Now, this canvas is smaller. It's a 24 by 30 canvas. So I have to make sure that I have enough paint and not too much paint. And that's sort of my concern as this canvases get smaller. So what that means is I'm gonna have to mix up less black paint because I don't wanna have a lot of puddling, if that makes sense, to where everything sort of moves around on the canvas once it's drying, and then you have a ruined composition. So I'm going to be mixing my paints, and I'm going to be using my chart here. And if you want a copy of this, feel free to send me an email at dwightpours@yahoo.com. And this just shows you how many ounces you need for different sizes of canvases, and also the additional ounces that you need if you're using the level 3 gallery wrapped canvas that has a thicker, I think like 1.5 inch side. So I'm using a gallery 2 wrapped canvas today, so I'm not too concerned about adding extra ounces to my paint. I'm just hoping that I get the proportions right so that I can pour it and have a successful pour. So if you've noticed my past few paintings, I've been letting go a little bit on what I would call my perfect pour with, symmetrical negative space or, whatever. I'm trying to let it just go. That's why I've been doing the dump and swirls, where I'm literally dumping my paints on top of each other. I'm not pouring them in a nice puddle. This way it mixes the colors a little bit, and I think there's some kind of chemical reaction that goes on as well, and it kind of helps to create more pearls. And I will give a shout out again to Melyd, who did this for the first time that I saw it about 3 years ago when I started doing the paintings and started doing acrylic pouring. So shout out to Melyd. Melissa, if you're watching, thanks again for the inspiration. Let me see, is there one more thing? I think that's it. Okay, so I'm gonna finish mixing up my paints, making sure I have enough because I used some yesterday. And then I'm gonna prep the canvas and we'll get started. Okay guys, we'll see you soon. guys, I'm back for the walkthrough. What do you think? Wow, I'm in love with Arteza paints. You know, I like Deco Arts as well, but with this process, I really, really love the colors. They are so vivid. These were the leftover paints from yesterday, and I did them in reverse, where I put the blue and greens on the bottom, and then I put the red and the purple on top. So guys, I'm gonna show you up close some of the beautiful colors in here and the cells. I am thinking I have just enough paint. I hope it doesn't puddle or pool and start to elongate. I don't think so, it looks pretty good. I tell you my two favorite spots, right here and that little thing right there. I'm really happy. This is what I've been trying to do. I've had some successes and I've had some failures. I guess we all do, but I want to do these on a larger scale. Here's some of the red, blue, and it looks blue and green. Yeah. Fingers crossed, fingers crossed. Yeah, I'm very happy, very happy. And that looks pretty good like that too, except for the window glare. So for Monday, I think that's successful. I don't know, I'm probably gonna call this Starburst 2 just because I use the same colors. I had this really interesting veining down here. And you got the blue dots, the cells that came through. Yeah, that's what I needed. Looks good, looks good. Okay guys, thank you. So, as far as I know, I'm probably not gonna do another one until the end of the week. Be working the next few days, and I don't think I have enough time to put one together. I wanna let this dry, see how it does, and yeah, we will see you soon. And I'm still gunning to do a large canvas, and that takes a lot of calculations to make sure I have the right amount of paint. I really had to step back on this one to make sure I had the right amount of paint. I was kind of concerned there for a while that maybe I had not enough, but thankfully I didn't use all the black paint that I dumped in there, because sometimes I do that and it starts to ruin the negative space, and also it creates the pooling effect, I call it, and cells start to either get very elongated or they get very big and get washed out and they sink into the black. So I don't think that's the case today. Okay guys, love it, love you guys, and we'll see you soon.